What's up, guys? So it's Saturday. I said I would make a video every Friday, and I genuinely didn't even realize it was Friday. I was so busy. I was genuinely just working every minute of the day. And I still want to get this video. I want to stay consistent. So even though it's 3 a.m. and it's cold as fuck outside, I'm still gonna finish recording and editing this video. But yeah, so I'll go into what I've been doing this week, how it's been, my thoughts. I actually recorded some clips from earlier, which I'll include in this video, about like my thoughts about stuff that was going on. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. And I low-key recorded the other 2 clips in vertical, so I might as well start now. But this week was so busy. Like, I've been working, staying up till 6 a.m. Just so much things to do, you know? And I know I shouldn't be sacrificing sleep too much, so I'm still trying to, like, get 6 hours of sleep, waking up a little later than normal, but I really gotta fix the sleep schedule soon. One thing I'm noticing, though, is the desire to be exceptional is a blessing and a curse. What I mean by that is, say you have this dream that you want to be a unicorn founder for whatever reason, right? That requires an incredible amount of sacrifice that a lot of people don't know up front. And, you know, once you start working towards a goal like that, or a very ambitious goal, you kind of realize and understand the reality of just what it takes to get to that goal. And then, you know, that's when most people either quit or reassess what they really want. I'm not saying like I'm at that stage where it's like, oh, I'm done, like I'm quitting. No, I really do enjoy working towards a goal, especially since it's becoming incredibly challenging. It's kind of like one of the first times where genuinely the harder I work is not going to fix this. So I've got to come up with some other way that I can, you know, get through this period. But yeah, I think people underestimate just how ambitious their goals can be and whether or not they're willing to really sacrifice to get there, you know. As for big updates on this week, I've 100% committed to working with my co-founder named Sanjit on Astra AI. We haven't publicly launched, but like essentially what it is it is an agentic, a bunch of buzzwords. Okay, basically you put in your your profile, you put in your data, your high school, and we'll get you scholarships just for you. This is new because no other platform actually takes the time to find customized results for you, but we're building the infrastructure, we're building the, I guess, app to do that for you. But yeah, so expect more updates on that. We've literally just been fleshing out the UI today. All I did was work on the UI, UX, fix some errors, fix some bugs, started making content on it. I want to get the platforms ready so that when we do go full into the growth, you know, the accounts are warmed up and I can start posting more on them. But yeah. Alright, what's up? So I'm recording right now because I feel like I'm kind of at a low point. Like, I just got midterm results back. I did really shit. Like, granted, I haven't been to a single lecture this semester, but I mean, I watched the lectures. I studied for like 4 days. Like, it's kind of telling me that the split I have currently of almost only focusing on startups and growth, marketing, content, basically all the things I'm doing are ROI in nature, right? Like, this type of stuff is important, but I need to stop neglecting school, especially because I'm in like fundamental courses. It doesn't really make sense for me to not do well in them, but then it's also that grades don't matter. So I'm really having this internal conflict with myself. It's like, how do I find the balance, right? And I haven't really struggled with something like this before because in high school it was just do school, do well, you know? But now it's like I have to optimize for more than just school, because if I just optimize for school, that is 100% enough to play. But I need to figure out a way where I can do both. But it's really hard for me right now because since I spent basically the entire semester basically traveling, did hackathons, went to California, went to Chicago for a trek, I've basically spent so much of my time just networking with people, building projects, and not doing school that I'm really behind in the courses I'm in. So it would require a lot more effort now in the back end to catch up with those classes and do well on my finals. I bet my friend that I'll get a 90 on both finals or I'll run 6 miles because I need some fucking incentive to get me going. But it's also like, is it really worth all that time and effort to get the 90 in both those classes? I don't know, right? Like, I'll try. And I mean, for my goals of wanting to be financially free and time free by the time I'm done with college, grades at the end of the day don't really matter, sure, but the ability to think deeply, which I think my classes right now kind of help me with, is very important. It's the ability to reason, solve hard problems, which is why I shouldn't set my classes aside. Like, even though the stuff I'm doing outside of school is very challenging, like building projects or like learning about difficult system design questions or whatnot, those are difficult. But I think since I have school built in, why not get the double benefit of doing well in school and those fundamental courses and getting a good grade, right? Because I have the opportunity to, so it doesn't really make sense not to. But now I have the V1 project, and I don't want to let my co-founder down, or myself down, really, because I want to build a project to scale it, get users, grow it. But I'm kind of falling apart. I've genuinely been basically really locked in. It's not like I'm wasting time or procrastinating. That isn't even the issue. I mean, I've been up till 6 a.m. working for the past 4 days this week. And I don't know, it's like, it's kind of the first time in my life where I really have to just sacrifice something, because there's no chance I can do everything. So I've been having a lot of internal conflict. I'm figuring out what that is that I need to sacrifice, because sacrificing school, just doesn't feel right. I've never gotten a B in my life, which is, sure, whatever you can say, like, I know that it doesn't matter that much, but getting a fucking 60 on a test, there's a 66, that did not feel good. But yeah, like, granted it was median, sure, but still, like, not great. I feel like, I know I can do better, but I don't know if I'm willing to sacrifice all this startup stuff, or I guess building a project for it. I don't know. Figured I'd document it since it's on my mind, and this is kind of the whole point. Plus, it'd be cool to see what ends up happening in, like, the future. And this is recorded after that rant I just had about my midterm grade and whatnot. I think I am gonna put more time into school, but not like an OD amount, right? Like, I still want to focus on this other stuff. And yeah, that's kind of the conclusion I'm at right now.